I used to think love was a solution.
What's wrong? If you got a problem, then a problem's got a problem till it's gone.
Convinced there was ever a cure all.
I know you know. You need the poison for the antidote.
Waited around,
Don't wait around.
in perpetual slow motion.
One step at a time. You can climb that mountain high.
Planned obsolescence, already back to patching the seams. It ain't what it seems to be.
True.
Over and over and over and over again, I fall too hard.
Eventually we'll fall apart.
Over and over and over and over again, I fall apart. But I'm gonna be okay, whether you're in or out. The headlights look the same, going in or out. I found my new vice, and it's filling me up like an ashtray. And I took every single mirror down, 'cause I don't want to see malnutrition
Gotta eat something.
seeping from beneath this paper towel.
Tell me what you see in the ink blot.
It's much too much to clean up, so I open the window and pretend I'm picking roses in Versailles. The headlights look the same, going in or out. And I'm gonna be okay, whether you're in or out.
Give it to me, ribbit, exhibit B. I flip through 6 degrees of separation, that's them to me. Entropy, I've been dreaming, plus I've been holding on to patterns. Better use your words first. This is a verse for the birds, yeah. AM to PM, waiting on him to hit him in the DMs. Rah. I hear that bell, got a Pavlov dog like Rin Tin Tin. Rah, 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 rah. Puppy love gotcha, Kagome Inuyasha. Yeah, but if you only knew, those headlights leave you dead like.
Good morning, and welcome to Shawnee Mission Unitarian Universalist Church. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on your life's journey, you are welcome here. If you are new to SMUUCh and want to know more about our church, please fill out our Get in Touch form using the link in the video description below. Or, if you are interested in learning more about Unitarian Universalism, please join our Just the Basics class today after the service. For all of you joining us live this morning, feel free to start posting your joys and sorrows now. Good morning. I'm Reverend Rose, the minister here at SMUUCh. It is a joy to see you and an honor to be broadcast into your homes from the beautiful Kauffman Gardens, where I am currently getting sprinkled by this fountain. First, just a few announcements. Please be sure to mark your calendars for June 5th for an all-church picnic and talent show. Rain check will be June 12th, either date in the evening. You will be required to wear a mask, bring your own food, your own chair, your own blanket. If you'd like to sign up for the talent show, please do so in the weekly email. Otherwise, you do not need to RSVP for this event. Secondly, I am pleased to announce that the Hogwarts School of Magic and Fun is open for applications. Tell your friends. We will be having a hybrid Hogwarts this year. It will be July 21st through 24th. Wednesday and Thursday will be online. Friday and Saturday will be outside at church. And I'd like to be the first one to say to you, Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mom. You're so beautiful and strong, and your love of me gives me the strength to do everything that I do. Together we're better. Together we are a courageous church, a courageous globe.
When I move out one day, my mom will be very sad.
I feel my mom's love in my heart, like it's right here. I'm feeling it right now.
Sometimes I love her, sometimes I don't. But when I'm angry, I don't.
My mom is everything to me. She just is this ray of energy and sunlight and positivity.
The thing that I wish I could have done more of is thanking her.
Didn't matter what shape I was in, I could always come home to Mom. My mom was basically the glue that held me together.
When I left the Philippines, I knew that my son will be in good hands because I know my mom will take care of him.
My mom is kind of smart. She's not that smart. If I would say like 1 to 10, it would be a 5.
Maybe my poor dad got the raw end of the deal, but I do remember my mother saying to him when there was an argument about something I'd done, she says, "You don't want to hurt her spirit." I remember that.
My mom was diagnosed with a really rare disease about 12 hours before she died. So we didn't get a lot of time to talk or to say goodbye, but she did get to say that she loved me, which were her last words. And I cherish that because I've been able to hang on to it.
I'm probably going to say to my mom, "You're a wonderful person. And you're my mentor." I tie an invisible string to my heart, and she ties the same one to her heart, and it's always attached together.
My mother, she struggled a lot with addiction. Sorry, I'm getting upset. Yeah, it was hard.
You know, you have partners, you have friends, you have kids, but there is nobody else who will ever care about you as much.
My son now always tells me, "I love you, Mama." But for 48 years, I realized I didn't say I love you to my mom.
I can think of 3 words. I forgive you.
You were a good mom. You did really good.
Thank you, Mom.
I love you, Mom.
Hey, Chelsea, if moms got paid, how much do you think they should get paid in a year for being a mom?
Maybe $100.
On this beautiful spring day, let us worship. Please join us for our opening hymn.
It's chalice lighting time!
All you need is a candle, a spark, and some sort of special chalice.
And some parental supervision.
Please join me in affirming that love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with one another.
The Remarkable Farkle McBride, written by John Lithgow, illustrations by C.F. Payne, and read by Sean Cullen. Oh, pity the prodigy Farkle McBride! No matter what instrument poor Farkle tried, whether strumming or blowing or drumming or bowing, his musical passions were unsatisfied. When Farkle McBride was a 3-year-old tyke, all freckly, bony, and thin, he astonished his friends and his family alike by playing superb violin. He went reedly-deedly-deedly-dee with all of the strings at his side. He went reedly-deedly-deedly-dee, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But when he was 4, Farkle played it no more, in spite of his parents' beseeching. He shattered the records he used to adore. He smashed up the resin, ripped up every score. He threw the fiddle and bow to the living room floor as he shouted, "Enough of your screeching." When Farkle was 5, his melodical gift once again bore rhapsodical fruit. The woodwinds inspired his spirits to lift, and he rapidly mastered the flute. He went roodly-toodly-toodly-too, with all of the winds at his side. Roodly-toodly-toodly-too, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at age 6, Farkle flung his flute into the lake. Notwithstanding his lyrical trill, he stamped up on the dock till you'd think it would break.
That's it,
he explained.
I've had all I can take. This toodling's given me a brutal headache. It's so wimpy and whiny and shrill.
When Farkle was 7, a different sound rekindled his musical flame. He became the most expert trombonist around, and the boulevards buzzed with his name. He went roopity-roopity-roopity-doom with all of the brass at his side. Vroopity-doompity-doompity-doom, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at age 8, he declared to his parents' despair, and as everyone else might have guessed,
I can't stand the trombone, with its blat and its blare. That racket is more than my eardrums can bear. So return it or throw it away, I don't care. I despise it, just like all the rest.
When Farkle was 9, both his father and mum were busting with pride and affection. For Farkle learned the xylophone, cymbals, and drum, the entire percussion section. He went boom, bash, clang, clash, all the clamor that he could provide. Tinkly, bing, bong, boopity, crash, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But soon he fell prey to his usual gloom, despite all the praise and the flattery. First a sigh, then a sulk, then a frown, then a fume, then an ear-splitting tantrum that emptied the room.
I can't take it,
he bellowed.
The crash and the boom, and the clang and the bang of the battery.
Poor Farkle at 10, howsoever renowned, reached the end of his musical tether. But then he discovered his favorite sound. Musicians all playing together. It happened like this. The conductor caught cold one day of the major recital.
You've got to replace him,
young Farkle was told.
Your cooperation is vital.
So he took the baton and he gave the downbeat, and kaboom! The foundations were shaken by glorious music, both bombastic and sweet, that filled up the hall and spilled into the street. Music that brought the whole crowd to its feet from the instruments he had forsaken. They went reedly-deedly, roopity-bang. Bravo! The spectators cried. Deedly-deedly, roopity-clang, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Since that sparkling night, Maestro Farkle McBride conducts all the instruments he ever tried. His happy heart sings to brass drums, winds, and strings. And that remarkable Farkle? Well, he's at last satisfied.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thanks for putting up with your very own Farkle McBride. I love you.
Is fine. The next day you're caught beneath the landslide. You're growing up so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it. You're growing up so fast. Love. Dark ones seem to get you on your knees. harden up your heart. You're convinced this world is only for the crooks and thieves. But you know we gotta live. Life's too short to not forget. And I know days can come and go, but today is not the one where you should let go. Let go. You're growing up so fast. Don't blink, oh, you miss it. You're growing up so fast. Love, love. Breaking hearts, broken bones. You threw the sticks, been hit with stones. You'll feel alive, you'll feel alone, with no guarantees what you'll face tomorrow. But you don't have to face it all on your own. You're growing up, growing up, growing up.
This is the time in our service where we expand the caring love of our congregation, where we draw to heart and mind those in our midst who are suffering and those who feel the sweet relief of their burdens easing. Today, we will do a litany for mothers. We are humbled by all mothers. For those of us who have a clear relationship with our mother, may we hold them in our hearts and carry on, speaking with their wise voices. For those of us who never knew our mothers, whose face we cannot recall, may we search deep inside ourselves to find traces of their essence. For those of us with surrogate mothers, may we be in awe of the human capacity for fierce loyalty beyond blood, and cherish that we need not grow in the womb to grow in the heart. For those of us who have lost or are losing our mothers, may we be present in our grief and be courageous in our remembering and our storytelling. For those of us who have complicated or strained relationships with our mothers, may we forgive ourselves or them, for we are all human and struggling. And for those of you who are mothers, may the warm light shine on your face today and warm you. May you be seen and cherished. I invite you now to speak aloud the name of your mother, however you understand her or them, into the room, and hold her in your heart for a moment of silence. As always, we rejoice over the exquisite beauty in this world, as small or life-changing as each piece of beauty might be. And now I invite you to please comment in the comment section of the live chat your joy or sorrow. Remember, this moment of sharing happens online and remains public for all viewers joining us today.
gatinha? Tu tá indo pra onde? Tu tá indo pra onde?
大赛马上又要临近了。
我不想再练了。
儿子，你行的啊，你可以的，孩子。
Our reading today comes from the Dalai Lama. One thing is certain. If we are not kind to ourselves, we cannot be kind to others. In order to love others and be tender, in order to wish them happiness and freedom from suffering, we must first have these feelings for ourselves. Then we will be able to understand that other people have the same aspirations we do, and love and compassion become possible. If we hate ourselves, we cannot love others. And if we do nothing to change this attitude, we have little chance of finding inner peace and joy. Throughout this year, we have been taking moments in worship to stop for a minute, settle our bodies, and ground down. We do this by becoming aware of our breathing, our bodies, and the surrounding objects and people. We do this because, unfortunately, we can become so engrossed in our daily lives, whether that's just being busy or experiencing anxiety or suffering and emotional pain, we can become so engrossed that we actually forget that we hold within us a powerful ability to connect. We do it just by directing our attention and making deliberate choices to surround ourselves with peaceful and beautiful influences whenever possible. Because today is Mother's Day, today is a day of celebration of all the amazing mothers, the Mother Earth, the women, and the femme influences in our lives. So I want to turn you on to a few ways that each of us can move from not just celebrating, but towards finding deep meaning in the beauty right where we are. And think about how to support these mothers and women in living their best, most meaningful, and deep lives. Because so many of our parents and mothers have been through a difficult stress this past year, our focus today will be on the power of sound to settle our bodies and hopefully give those who have access to a mother that they'd like to celebrate some ideas of how to honor her today and always. Let us begin by doing a short foray through the senses to see if we can settle ourselves, taking a moment to go through each and focus on them one by one. Especially if you are feeling really anxious, this will help you. Close your eyes and let's focus first on hearing. Notice if you can focus on a single sound. What is the quality of that sound? Is it sharp? Does it echo? Is it pleasant? Can you switch to another sound? Keeping your eyes closed, let's move to touch. Can you feel how your clothing is touching your skin? Or how the air feels on your skin? Breathe in through your nose. Can you smell anything? Is it a nice smell? Remember the last thing you ate. Did you really take the time to taste it? What did it taste like? What was its texture? And then open your eyes, but don't look at the screen, and view your space with a painter's eye. Look around you and notice the shadows, the textures, the way the light shines on the objects around you. Even just doing this for 2 minutes calms the nervous system. For it is through our senses and our bodies that we can settle ourselves. It's a tall order just to command your mind to stop or to just relax yourself. So today, as we hold those who work so hard in our hearts, remember that this much needed rest and relaxation today, of course, extends to all of us as we walk the winding paths of healing. Sound and healing don't automatically go together in our minds. After all, we hear sounds all day, every day. But like all of life, we have the choice about how we want to be in the world, and in this case, what sounds we want to emit and what sounds we want to surround ourselves with. This topic could seem a bit far-fetched for some, but I ask you to remember that we are innately musical beings who have the power to change any setting, any moment, with the introduction of music. For even the cries of an infant follow the intervals of chords. There was one researcher who developed a method even of listening to the sounds which are made and heard within the womb. The first apparent documented sound is the rhythmic one of blood coursing all around us. The researcher said, nature allows us to evolve with rhythm all around us. But it was also noted that the sharp, loud sounds from outside the womb are muffled inside. And interestingly, though, that the soft, low lullabies sung by the parents come through very clearly. And even the music played across the room comes through, with the infant's heart rate elevated each time music is sung or played. And on the other end of life, bringing music into a stroke patient's life has been known to reintroduce speech. And for Alzheimer's patients, the light shines back into their eyes the moment an old song begins to play. But for those of us in between the beginning and later phases of life, for us too, music is profound. There are beats which get into us, making us twitch and wiggle in a rhythmic way called dancing. Music gets inside us. As Daniel Bernard Romain, a young violinist, says, he thinks that one reason music is so powerful is that it actually penetrates our bodies. He says, you know, when someone says that a piece of music touched me or moved me, it's very literal. He says the sound of my voice enters your ear canal and it's moving in your eardrum. That's a very intimate act. He says, I am literally touching you. And when you sing to me, you are literally touching me. And then we extend that principle to the sound of the violin. Like a form of communion, The human's ability to make music ties us together in a profound connection. Indeed, this year what I've heard most about people craving from church is singing together. I actually had someone who came to church one time message me during quarantine, telling me that the day that they came to SMUUCh and we all lifted our voices in song together was the premier spiritual moment of their life. You know how after church you feel giddy and happy. It's in no small part because we all just spent an hour breathing deeply enough to get air into our lungs so that we could lift our voices in a thick, beautiful wall of sound that bounces off and around and inside of us, lifting us from our woes and our worries and our anxieties, because music does heal us and ground us. In fact, it was proven so in a study about Buddhist monks chanting. The brain scans during the chanting showed that the emotionally reactive parts of the brain just quietly settled down during the humming, which we have done here in church as well. The chanting of the word Om when you breathe, or even just taking a deep breath and humming as you exhale, has been shown to synchronize the left and right hemispheres of the brain, decreasing the heartbeat, brain waves, and breathing. When opera singers project like they do, they are literally using their head as a microphone. And how good must that feel? I want to say to you that what's so special about music is that it's a human thing, but animals make it too. Birdsong, wolf howls, and the beluga whales whose song travels for 10,000 miles underwater. The soft animals of our bodies just love what they love, and it's music. So love yourself by listening to more music, by playing more music. Love on your moms, whomever she or they are, by bringing more music and peaceful sounds into their lives. What if for Mother's Day you made a soundscape for her? Set her up in a silent, dark room with soft music playing? What if you kiddos were thoughtful about how your words touched your mom's ears, saying only loving and thoughtful words to her today, speaking in soft voices? I encourage us all to deeply privilege our sense of sound today and over the course of the next week. Especially if you are struggling emotionally, which is almost everyone right now, see if you can use music as an intentional way to ground. To not watch the video on your phone, but close your eyes and just listen to the different sounds in a song. And if you play an instrument, you better get it out, because there's no time like the present. We will end with another moment of listening. Closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice, again, listening for the sounds around you. Remembering that the sounds are actually touching you. Notice if you can hear the sounds of your own breathing. Take one more deep breath out in and let out a singy, songy hum or sigh. If I can do it on YouTube, you can do it in your home. Take one more brief moment to appreciate the soundscape around you, even if it is just silence and the very subtle sounds of your own breathing. If you struggle to hear, you can feel your heartbeat in your body. Set yourself a silent intention to do some memory work around your mom today, or some gratitude work around your mom, whomever she or they may be. Blessed be, and amen. Please join me for a moment of silence followed by spoken prayer. Put your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We'll just sit here peacefully for a few moments, just watching your breath, the slow, easy, quiet inhale and exhale. I invite you to draw to mind the face of your mother as you identified her or them earlier in the service. If not your mother, maybe a teacher or someone who mothered to you. Close your eyes, imagine her smile, her face. We'll do a little bit of loving kindness meditation here, so repeat after me. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from harm. May you be free. And then in the same vein, I'll have you do a little bit of loving kindness towards yourself, knowing that you are someone's child, that you are loved, and that they would want you to be loved and love yourself. So I invite you to put your hand over your heart, say your own name, Rose, and repeat after me. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from harm. May I be free. Just take a couple moments to feel that relaxed muscle body state, feeling that friendly feeling towards yourself. Breathing deeply into your belly. Letting the corners of your lips turn up. Blessed be, and amen. The work of the church depends on us. In the context of global and national strife, SMUUCh can create and foster space for connection and healing. We invite you to give generously to support the ongoing work of the church. The offering will now be given and received in grateful appreciation of our shared values.
Grandma Nature, Mother Moon, show me what to do when they are taking our rights away, policing our bodies. like a girl. Send me knowledge, send me peace from when you were fighting for all the rights I have today. Our homes, our votes, our voices. Easy, easy we go. It's repeating on and on. Take me to the water, take me to the snow, where all the souls of our sisters had to go. Take me to the street sides, teach me your battle cries. Take me to the front lines of the war to fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Take me to the water, take me to the snow, where all the souls of our mothers had to go. Take me to the street sides, teach me your battle cries. Take me to the front lines of the war to fight like a girl.
Hola mamá, feliz Día de las Madres. Te quiero mucho. Un beso y un abrazo virtual. ¡Mua!
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry with us in our hearts until we are together again.
My life goes on in endless song above Earth's lamentation. I hear the real, the far off hymn that hails a new creation.
No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love prevails in heaven and earth. How can I keep from
While all the tempest round me roars, I know the truth it liveth. And though the darkness round me calls, songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love prevails in heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing? I lift my eyes, the cloud grows thin. I
I see the blue above it, and day by day this pathway smooths, since first I learned to love it. No storm can shake